بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات شهادة الثانوية العامة قسم رياضات لغات، أهلا بكم. اليوم سنتناول درس آخر في المراجعة العامة على مادة التفاضل والتكامل. طبعا احنا عارفين المراجعة العامة دي مهمة جدا لأنك أنت بتراجع جميع الوحدات أو الدروس اللي أنت أخدتها قبل كده، فنرجو أنك تعتني بالمراجعة العامة وخاصة في الدروس المهمة جدا أمثال البيهيفير اوف ذا فانكشن أو سلوك الدالة، أو اوجد الحجم المتولد نتيجة دوران خط مستقيم مع كيرف أو مع منحنى مع الاكس اكسس أو مع الواي اكسس. دي مسائل مهمة جدا، والهاير ديريفيتيف والريت اوف تشينج مهمة جدا جدا، لأن دي لابد إنها تيجي في امتحان بصفة أكيدة. ان الامتحان لا يخلو من الاجزاء ديت المهمه اللي احنا هنراجعها النهارده ان شاء الله. Welcome my dear student in our math program for secondary 3. Today we are taking revision about calculus differentiation. Look at the first example in calculus revision. Answer the following question. If y equals sine 2x cosine 2x, then y double dash x over 3 equals what? Negative 4, 0, 4 root 3, or 8. Look at my dear student. The subject is calculus differentiation with trigonometry. Trigonometry function is very important subject. Why? My dear student, we have rule f of x equals sine double angle. What is the rule of sine double angle? Sine 2x equals from the secondary or the last year 2 sine x cosine x. What is the rule of cosine double angle? Cosine 2x equals what? X in student. X square cosine square of x minus sine power 2 over x. Sine power 2 of x. My dear student, remember there is difference between sine double angle and sine sum of two angles. Sum of two angles is sine A plus B inside bracket equals sine cosine plus cosine sine. Sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B. But cosine A plus B equal cosine cosine sine sine. Cosine A cosine B minus sine A sine B. Also from the important rules tan double angle. What is the rule of tan double angle? 2 tan A equals 1 minus tan power 2A. What is the rule of tan sum of two angles? Tan A plus B equals tan of the first plus tan of the second over 1 minus tan first times tan second. These important rules, we use it in calculus differentiation. My dear student, look at the solution of this example. Y equals sine 2x cosine 2x. Required y double dash pi over 3. Choose the correct answer. Negative 4, 0, 4 root 3, or 8. My dear student, y equals half sine 4x. Why? Because sine double x equal 2 sine x cosine x. But in this example, sine 2x cosine 2x became sine 4x divided 2, or half sine 4x. Then y dash equals what? X in student. 4 times half cosine 4x. Then y double dash or second derivative 4 times 2 equals 8. what is the derivative of cosine negative sine for x? By substitution about x equals 60, then answer is 4 root 3. f of x equal x e power negative 2x. What is the value of first derivative when x equals 1 over 2? Or f dash of 1 over 2 equals what? 0, number 2 e, number 3 e square, number 4 e power negative 1. My dear student, we have x e power negative 2x. The required, the first derivative when x equals 1 over 2. My dear student, what is the rule when use x e power negative 2x? X and student first derivative second plus second derivative first. What is the first x? What is the second e power negative 2x? What is the derivative of e power negative 2x? X and student negative 2 e power negative 2x. Then use rule of product of two function first derivative second plus second derivative first. Then my dear student, f dash equals e power negative 2x negative 2x e power negative 2x by using x equals 1 over 2. Answer is e power negative 1 minus e power negative 1. The correct answer is 0. F of x equals x squared ln x over a. Then d power or the third derivative of the function respect to 2x at x equals 4. Number 1, 1, number 2, 2, number 3, 4, number 4, 1 over 2. Look at the first dy over dx, first derivative, 2x ln x over a, multiply x over a, multiply 1 over a inside bracket times x squared. Answer is 2x ln x over a plus x. d2y over dx squared, second derivative, equals 2 multiply ln, multiply bracket contains ln x over a plus a over x plus 1 over a x plus 1. Then by using like terms, then 2 multiply ln x over a plus 1. What is the third derivative of y? Third derivative, 2 multiply bracket contains x over a plus 1 over a equals 2 over x equals 1 over 2. My dear student, the sides of a right triangle with legs x and y and hypotenuse z increases in such a way that dz over dt, what you mean of dz, change of the rate of a change of hypotenuse respect to time t, dz over dt 1 and dx over dt 3 dz over dt. What you mean? dz over dt equals 1 and dz over dt equals 3 times dz over dt. At the instant 1, x equals 0 and y equals 3. What is the required? Find dx over dt. Choose the correct answer. dx over dt equals 1 or 5 or 2 or 1/3. Look at, my dear student, We have right angle triangle. The right angle triangle, two legs x and y, hypotenuse z. Pythagoras theorem, x square plus y square plus equals z square. Hypotenuse square. Differentiation respect to time t. Then 2x dx over dt plus 2y dy over dt equals 2z dz over dt. My dear student, x dx over t divided by 2 each term plus y dy over dt equals z dz over dt. My dear student, we know that by substitution, then 4 dx over dt plus 3 times third dx over dt equals 5 times 1. We know that the value of x 4, value of y 3, and value of z 5. If we have two legs, two right angles, two sides of two right angles, 1 4 1 3, then hypotenuse 5. Then the value of dx over dt by using calculators equals 1. dx over dt, rate of change of x respect to time t equals 1. Now we are translate to another example. A body moves on the curve y equals y square equal x square x power 3 f dx over dt equals 1 over 2. Then when y equals negative 1, then what is dy over dt at this moment? Unit per second. dy over dt negative 3/4, negative 3 over 8, 3/4, or 3 over 2. Look at, my dear student, we have 2y dy over dt equal 3x squared dx over dt by using the first equation y square equal x power 3 by using the first derivative from left hand side and right hand side. Then when y equals negative 1 by substitution to find the value of x equals 1. Then by substitution about y equals negative 1, x equals 1 in equation, and dy over dt to calculate it, to find the value of dy over dt by substitution about y negative 1, dy over dx over dt equal 1 over 2, then dy over dt equals negative 3/4. My dear student, look at, if we have limit when h tends to 0. This limit cosine pi over 3 plus h minus 1 over 2 over h. What is the value of this limit? Is 1 over 2, root 3 over 2, negative 1 over 2, or negative root 3 over 2. My dear student, look at the limit. When limit cosine pi over 3 plus h minus 1 over 2, we can replace 1 over 2 by using cosine pi over 3. To use cosine pi over 3, replace it with 1 over 2. Then answer is d over dx cosine x negative sine x. We know that differentiation of cosine equal negative sine 60 equal negative root 3 over 2. My dear student, now we are translate two important example. Find the two dimensions of a rectangle which has the biggest area and it can be drawn inside a triangle whose base length is 16 centimeter. Remember, my dear student, find the two dimensions of a rectangle which has the biggest area and it can be drawn inside a triangle whose base length is 16 centimeter and its height is 12 centimeter, such that one of each sides lies on the base of the triangle. And the two verses of opposite side lie on the two other sides of the triangle. My dear student, to calculate the biggest, we model the problem according to the given data and construction or construct it. After that, we determine the variable unknown by letting the rectangle width equal x centimeter and its length equal y centimeter and area equal a centimeter square. The relation among the variables or mathematical model area of a rectangle equals a or as a equal x times y, length times width. Look at, my dear student, we have triangle ABC. Its base equals 16 centimeter and we find the area of rectangle or shaded region such as two its vertices lie on the two legs and length applied on its base. My dear student, look at putting the mathematical model in one variable possible, y over 16 equals AD over AB. Why, my dear student? This is by using symmetry. 12 minus x, we have ADE and ABC. Two triangles are symmetry. From symmetry, y over 16. What is the y? ED. We have two triangle are symmetry, ADE and ABC. Then we deduce that AD over AB equals AE over AC equals DE over BC. Then y over 16. What is the y? The value of ED. What is the 16? Represent BC. Equals AD side over AB side equals 12 minus x over 12. 12 minus x, height of a triangle ADE. Also 12 height of the triangle ABC. Then, my dear student, we find the value of x or relation between y and x. Then y equals 4 over 3 multiply 12 minus x. Remember, my dear student, x belongs to closed interval 0 and 12. Why? Because the height is 12 of the ABC. The greatest height is 12. Then x not more than 12. My dear student, after that, we know that area of rectangle length times width or y times x. What is the area? By using x times y, then area equals 4 over 3x multiply 12 minus x inside bracket. Then area function of x equals 16x minus 4 over 3x squared. This area of a rectangle. Solving the mathematical model by differentiation both sides of relation to respect to x. Then f dash of x equals 16 minus 8 over 3x. F double dash x, or second derivative, equals negative 8 over 3. Negative 8 over 3. When, my dear student, f dash equals 0, to find the value of x, my dear student, we have f dash x equals 16 minus 8 over 3x. In this equation, to find the value of x equals 16 minus 3 equals x equals x, at which f double dash x smaller than 0 to the greatest area. A has an only critical point when x equals x. My dear student, the area has only critical point when x equals 6, and the second derivative is always negative by using f double dash smaller than 0. Then this critical point gives the absolute maximum when f double dash, my dear student, smaller than 0 or negative, then the absolute maximum of function is maximum. My dear student, the function a has absolute maximum when x equals 6 by using x equals 6, then y equals 8 over 3 multiply 12 minus 6. Answer is y equals 8. Rectangle has biggest area when its two dimensions are 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Using on integration technique to find, my dear student, integration ln x for all power 2 dx. By using u dv minus v du, this rule, answer x ln x for all power 2 minus integration to ln x dx. My dear student, the first term x ln x for all power 2, what is the integration of ln x? Integration to ln x dx equals negative 2x ln x minus x. Answer is x ln x squared minus 2 ln x plus 2 inside bracket plus c. This is constant of integration. My dear student, if the line y equals c divided the area between y equal x squared and y equals 4 into two equal parts, then find the value of the constant c. X squared equal 4 represent this the curve which x squared equal 4 in the first and the second quadrant, or the first quad, second quadrant. Look at x squared. This is quadratic function. Its vertices 0, 0 and upward. Then x equals positive or negative 2 by using integration from negative 2 to of the function 4 minus x squared dx. By using integration 4 equal 4x, x squared, x power 3 over 3. By substitution, don't forget from negative 2 to. Then answer is 32 over 3. This is integration from negative 2 to, or we can replace at 0 2 times 0 integration or different integration from 0 to 2. Before integration, we substitution about or definite integration became 2 times from 0 to 2. Answer is 32 over 3. Then, my dear student, when we find x equals 4 and y equal x square, at the first we find when two curve and straight line intersect, when x equals 2 and when x equal negative 2. Negative 2 became definite of integration of the function 4 minus x square. Why 4? Why start from 4? Because 4, y equals 4 above x square. Then intersection point between straight line and the x square, negative 2. Therefore, by substitution about negative 2, 4x minus x3 over 3, answer is 32 over 3. We know that indefinite integration is very important. When we have integration from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2, we can replace it by using integration 2 times integration from 0 to pi over 2. And we know that integration application when find the shaded region, area of the shaded region between straight line and the curve. At the first, my dear student, what is the intersection point between straight line and the curve? We make the first equation equal second equation to find the value of zeros or intersection point. This intersection point is definite of integration. As the previous example, the straight line y equals 4 and y equal x square intersect at negative 2. Then this is definite integration from negative 2. After that, by using integration 4 minus x square to find the area between y equals 4 and y equal x square. My dear student, I am very happy to spend such time with you. Thank you. Goodbye.